You text her, you wait, and she says no, not later, not maybe, just no. And instantly, your mind starts spinning. What did I do wrong? Why isn't she interested? Stop. You're not broken. You're not invisible. This is just human behavior in action. Most men react poorly here. They chase, they plead, they over-explain. And that's exactly what ruins everything. But you're about to do something very different. Here's what actually works. 1. Breathe. Step back. Assess your emotional radar. Picture this. You're walking into a crowded party. Signals everywhere. Music, laughter, subtle glances. When someone rejects you, your emotional radar is overloaded. Panic and ego start beeping like fire alarms. Instead of reacting, step back. Breathe. Observe. This isn't weakness. It's emotional intelligence. You're recalibrating your social signals instead of broadcasting desperation. 2. Don't seek immediate validation. You're scrolling your messages, refreshing her reply. Here's the truth. Chasing validation signals weakness. It's like fishing with a torn net. You'll only catch disappointment. Most men text again, overshare, try to explain themselves. That's the exact behavior that reduces attraction. Instead, validate yourself. Remind yourself, your worth isn't tied to her yes or no. 3. Decode. Don't personalize. Her rejection isn't always about you. Maybe she's stressed. Maybe she's not emotionally available. Maybe she's wired differently. Think of human behavior like a complex radar system. Her no is just a blip. It doesn't define the entirety of your signal. When you decode her patterns instead of internalizing them, you gain clarity. 4. Protect your emotional bandwidth. Rejection hits your emotional system like a storm. If you pour all your energy into someone who isn't reciprocating, your emotional bandwidth collapses. Set boundaries. Withdraw gracefully. This isn't ego, it's strategy. You're maintaining your energy for interactions that actually fuel connection. 5. Lean into self-improvement, not resentment. You could sulk, you could stew, or you could grow. Hit the gym, learn a new skill, expand your social circles. Attraction is magnetic. People are drawn to vitality, not desperation. Growth is your silent rebound. And trust me, it speaks louder than any text you could send. 6. Keep mystery alive. Here's where most men fail. They over-explain, overshare, try to fix what isn't broken. Instead, retreat with poise. Keep your story half-told. Your social currency increases when your emotional world isn't entirely on display. Mystery is magnetic. Confidence in silence signals emotional control, not arrogance. 7. Understand the bigger pattern. Rejection is rarely a personal failure. It's a behavioral signal in the landscape of human connection. Think in terms of patterns, attachment styles, timing, life circumstances. Every no is data. Every interaction is feedback. By observing patterns, not obsessing over outcomes, you start to decode human nature itself. Closing scene. The self-aware walk away. You put your phone down. You look around. You notice the signals in the room, the glances, the energy, the subtle human dance. You're still fully yourself, still valuable, still magnetic. Because the truth is, attraction isn't about chasing. It's about tuning in, reading the radar, and responding, not reacting. You've been rejected, but you have also leveled up. End screen hook, optional for retention. If you want to see why women lose interest even when men do everything right, hit that next video. You're about to decode the unseen signals that most people completely miss. This script blends cinematic pacing, emotional validation, and behavioral psychology while keeping the viewer at the center. Every scene feels like a moment they've lived and teaches them how to act differently next time.